Thank you for joining me for another episode of Festo's Garage. Today we're working on a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and I have with me Jonathan Durig, aka Siston. If you haven't heard his music, you can find it on my playlist under Siston. Tell us about your music, John.
Yeah, man. So I write some electronic pop music. It's on Bandcamp, iTunes, and Spotify. It's Siston, Cysthen. And if you're interested in checking it out, feel free.
All right, let's get right into this job. First thing we're going to do is take this bolt out right here. This is a 7mm bolt. That's what it looks like. Goes all the way down through there and holds the light in place, and the threads are up here at the top. We have here our new headlamp that's going to replace this old headlamp. We look on the back of it and we see these three little nubs right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot some WD-40 down behind these. That way it makes them easier to come out of the sockets. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this light right out of the plastic holes that are in the frame. So the next thing we're going to do is use our pry bar in our hands, and we're just going to try to pry the light right out of those little balls.
Well, there you have it.
Next step is John's going to take these bulbs. We're going to twist them right out of the housing, and that way we can go ahead and put them into the new headlamps.
Yeah, good.
The old light has been removed, and this is what the wiring harness looks like. We have all the parking lights, the signal lights, and we have the high beam and the low beam connectors. Before we put this new light back in, we're going to replace the low beam headlight with some LED lights, and the ones we got is the 9006 retrofit kit from Last Fit. If you want to see what these look like coming out of the box, please check out our other video with Tessa Soprano on it, showing what they look like. This should be a pretty straightforward change out. What we're going to do, twist the old bulb out. There's the new bulb. We're just going to put this one right back in its place. The next step is just to go ahead and plug the lights back in where they came out. All right, now before we pop this light all the way back in place, we're going to go in the vehicle and we're going to turn the lights on and make sure they all work.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Oh,
just
shit.
Working. Yeah, that's just working. Okay, it's working.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we know
that
for
shit
sure
looks
that's
like the
working.
sun, dude.
Yeah,
Or we've got the lights on. That one's so bright that it looks like the sun reflecting off part of the
the
mirror inside. Yeah, but there's definitely the light is on in there, so can't wait to see what it looks like at nighttime. We've confirmed the lights work. Now we're going to go ahead and pop this thing back in place and remove our protective film. All right, that's about it. John, you want to take that film off?
Sure.
Let's see what she looks like with no film on there. Oh, that's beautiful. We're going to go ahead and stick that bolt back in the top, and then this job is done.
Now that we've replaced one side of it, you can easily tell the difference between the new light and the old light.
Let's check out how these lights look. We got the parking lights, got the low beams, and that's the LED bulb. Look at that intensity. Let's turn the high beams on to compare. You can see the color difference between the high beams and the low beams. Those high beams are bright, but the low beams actually seem brighter and a better color temperature. Amazing. That's how it's done. Check out these pictures. This is what it looks like before. This is what it looks like now. Vehicle was parked in the same spot, as you can see, and you can see the difference in the light output. If you watched the video to this point, I'd like to say thank you very much. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. Until next time, it's GreggFesto, Trish Soprano, Tessa Soprano, and John Durig, aka Siston, and we're out.